Hello everybody. Once again, let me know how the audio mixes. I keep checking it, but I just want to make sure everyone is good. We're here for life makeover. I keep wanting to call it fashion makeover or fashion life. It's well that the word fashion is nowhere in the name of this game. I'm Janine. I'm at Bleating Heart. On Places co-host, and I really got to post more on co-host. I love co-host, but I got out of the habit of posting, and then here we are. We're here for more life makeover. If you missed it, I would highly recommend at some point going back to watch the previous VOD. Not for continuity of any sort. We really didn't advance the story that far. But there were some side stories that we did that were pretty fucking weird. One of them wasn't really that well, one of them was like, it seemed weird enough at first, right? But then we did the second one, and the second one was like so weird that it was like what is weird anymore, you know? I think we've come to some sort of conclusion that some of them are just like AUs. They're just like maybe like self-insert fan fiction or something, or like real person fic that someone's writing, like it's Tina Belcher's erotic friend fiction, I think is what you could describe it as. So I don't think it's real, but it's hard to say. It's pretty hard to say. I really want to advance the story though, which means I gotta stream, because I've made a promise not to advance the story without being on stream. I did recreate our fun dog outfit, so she's just here now. Being a dog girl, dog energy girl, with a bee. I gave her some dog-like animations, where she's like ready for sports. Yeah. Doing those sports. Animation reset. What else you got? Just staring. Just soullessly staring. Oh, yeah. Some of these make more sense when the other arm isn't occupied holding a big bee. But that's whatever. Alright. I have crafted the item we needed to advance the story. Twinking stars. I've got it. So... However, upon hearing our offer to take him to the hospital, Miyano simply shook his head. Oh, right, we're in Japan now? And, sorry, I should have gone over this. We found a puzzle that's okay, so blah, 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 all that other stuff happened. We got home from Trashburg, and we found a puzzle that our sister was working on for a client, and then we got like an email that's like, why haven't you finished the puzzle? So we did the puzzle. There were like 2 pieces missing. It didn't seem like it was very hard. And the puzzle had like a name and a birthday on the back, and it was like a picture of a garden. And we were like, I guess we gotta go to Japan. And whoa, it turns out that Sean also had to go to Japan for something. So Sean is like our boy of contact, I think, for this story arc, which is a shame because I don't particularly care for him. I much prefer Roy. I honestly prefer Gerald over Sean. Sean isn't, I don't go for puppyish like that. So we were waiting at the airport, and we found out Sean was there, and Sean was like, oh my god, wait for me, I'll come. And then we couldn't, because the butler who was there to pick us up was like, we gotta go. I don't remember if Sean even showed up. And then we were in the car, and then at some point a bunch of people made us stop the car and then started beating up the butler And then, was it Sean who saved us? Someone saved us. And, like, scared them off. And, right, so that's where we're at, is someone just got beaten up real bad. Something about, like, family, like, they don't like the family that the guy works for, who we're doing a detective thing for. Okay, that's what we got so far. Upon hearing our offer to take him to the hospital, Miyano simply shook his head.
Thanks, but I must make sure you are not delayed simply because of my injury.
Right, and this guy's fucking... One, he had a watch and he was weird about his watch, but we gave him the watch back. Two, he's got an O-ring on, attached to something underneath his tie, and then that is connected to these belts on his lapels. Which, like, I don't know if he chose this or if it's, like, a mandated uniform, but either way, I have a lot of questions about it. Okay, yeah, Sean did help. Okay. Realizing what Miyano addressed me, Sean raised his brow and glanced at me, but didn't say anything. I gave a little cough and tried to change the subject, as if I hadn't heard anything. Let's hail a taxi to take Mr. Miyano to the hospital. We've taken much persuasion to get him to agree with the plan. I guess neither of us can drive? When the taxi arrived, Miyano was still worried about us. He insisted that the Takeda's driver pick us up.
Really, that won't be necessary. How about I take her there?
Oh, Sean's, like, kind of new, but not really new. Sean is the tube boyfriend, as people in the chat keep alluding to. But he looks really different in the tube. He looks to me like Gerald in that tube. But it's not, it's Sean. Sean is our childhood friend. And he's also like an idol. Oh, blonde glasses dude. Yeah, he's just from last time. He's just like their butler or something. The fact that we don't have any cards for him makes me think that he's like a baddie. Like that last guy, the theater guy who was an abusive partner. Sean came to me with a smile. There is an air of intimacy.
I appreciate you wanting to help, sir. However, our trip is confidential in nature. We really mustn't allow any outsiders to be involved.
The tube thing with Sean, that was technically our first encounter with Sean as players and viewers. And also the first time I was like, are these stories really happening or not? Because in that, we were a doctor and he was a guy in a tube who was being genetically something or other to become the perfect idol, and then we like helped him escape, and then we found out that we always help him escape, and then they like erase our memories and stuff. It was weird. Upon hearing Miyano's words, Sean is first confused, then is clearly upset.
What in the world are you talking about? She needs me.
Yuck. What? I need him? Why?
Excuse me for not introducing myself earlier. I am Sean, her private assistant. It's nice to meet you.
Uh-huh. You're dressed like a K-pop guy. So, he's going to tag along and help with the investigation? Why would he want to do that? Because he's the guy who's in Japan with you.
Your assistant? Is that true, Miss Detective?
What else could I do? I feigned a conciliatory nod at Miyano. I'm terribly sorry for neglecting to mention him until just now. Especially when I was like, can we wait for this guy at the airport? And you were like, no. And I was like, okay. That would have been a really good time to mention an assistant.
All right. You go ahead then. I'll be back once I've taken care of this wrist.
Yeah, that's what I don't know. Because they said, like, specifically in the story, in the main story, that he is our childhood friend. He's the boy next door type, but we haven't seen him for a while, and he's become a famous idol, and then our paths cross again. But, like, is Is that like a weird wink wink nudge nudge to the tube thing? Or is the tube thing just like completely... Like, dream analysis is a good way to consider it. Like, is it just like a metaphor? Like, I don't know. I don't know. This here is the main story, to be clear. That we're doing now. With that, Miyano walks off. Sean opens the car door for me with a smile on his face.
Shall we go?
My face blushed. How can I not embarrass him back? I'm going for an investigation, dear superstar. Are you sure you want to forget about your work?
Relax. I start tomorrow, so I'm all yours for now. It should be fun to play the role of your assistant for the day, detective. Come on, get in. I can't wait to hear all the juicy details about this case.
Yeah, someone just got beat up over it, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I shared my suspicions and information about the commission with Sean along the way. His expression soured a bit when he heard the name Makoto Takeda.
Makoto Takeda?
You know him?
Ugh, he's got a sordid reputation. A spoiled rich kid whose family bails him out whenever he stirs up trouble. A scandal of the rich and famous is always a media circus. Makoto has graced the headlines numerous times.
Could the puzzles be someone out to get revenge?
Considering the less than friendly reception you got back there, I'd say it's very likely.
As I spoke, the security system at the Takeda's house scanned our license plate and opened the main gate. This was no house, it was a mansion. It was a sprawling estate and even contained a private garden.
How about changing your clothes before heading in?
Fuck you. You think what I'm wearing now is no good?
The Takeda house places appearances above all else. They wouldn't appreciate guests breaking the dress code.
What? Fuck you.
If you don't want them turning their noses up at you,
What dress
I
code?
suggest you change.
And
As
you-
for the
you're
style,
fine?
Well,
Okay.
A little ladylike is okay.
Uh-huh. I prefer to be a cool lady. Ladies have their own characteristics. Wow, true. Elegant and cool. Yeah, Sean's accent is giving Andrew Tate, unfortunately. I can't hear anything else. It's very yucky to me. Ooh. Why is this one is shaped so strangely. I cannot stand it. It's very weird. Okay. So I'm gonna move my microphone just a little bit so I don't have to turn quite as dramatically towards it. Elegant and cool, but like, I don't... like, how elegant and cool? Like, party dress? That seems a bit much. Maybe if I... Oh yeah, no, this is definitely a better space to operate in. I want to try and dress... For once, I want to try and dress like I think would actually work for this situation. I don't know, though. Kind of hate this. Oof. Well, no. No. Maybe it is this. Because, like, this just seems like a lot. Like, I know there's a dress code, but, like, do I need a bustle? Maybe it's this? Maybe I can do something with this. Just like some sheer stockings. some heels. Wait, I have to use twinkling stars. Where is that? That's an accessory, right? Oh, it's a white. Oh, it's like. It's clear. There's nothing in that. It's empty. It's just a completely transparent bag. That's Why are you even carrying that? You just didn't even put a phone in there. Okay, well now I need clothing that matches this. So oh, I don't want that. Maybe, yeah, okay. Look, this is, yeah. We'll just stick with this. Darker stockings would be good though. No. Shoes, the gold tone is now wrong. I now want silver accents. Accessories. Maybe like a fun hat? A fun crown? So that they know that I belong among them? There's some head wings. Some little roses. This is all. Goth earrings, that's cool. Just like a subtle necklace. Just whoops. Night Gibberish and Black Mirror are not compatible. FYI. I'm not really loving my options here. Oh, Dark Lord? Which one's... Oh yeah, Dark Lord. That's not compatible with Night Gibberish either. Dark Lord, I heard the Earl's cane hitting the ground at midnight. Normal. Normal description for an accessory. The gloves look weird. Yeah, these all look very strange. I guess I don't really need that stuff. I'm not gonna fail. Silver Road Mark. Rosy Encounter. You can't really see that, but I know it's there. Handheld, we already got that. Back, wings. Yeah, we'll get the wings. And then... No, we don't need to be standing on the music box. That's silly. That's probably fine. Let's check out some lipstick real quick. Maybe some eyeballs. Some fun eyeballs. Witch Revelation? Is it Witch Revelation? It might be Witch Revelation. I don't mind that. Kind of channeling the craft, but like, yeah, let's go. Snoopy Soup says, would love to build the reputation that made people nervously put their wings on before visiting me. Yeah, I better bring my wings. I better bring the black feathered wings. They might not let me in. Strict dress code. The One Parted.
Stop right there,
Whoa.
Makoto. You are prohibited from going out.
This immediately felt more Ace Attorney than it ever has before.
Oh, it's just a prank. There's no need to get in a tizzy over it. You can't keep me cooped up all day.
This guy's a Naruto. As Sean and I stepped into the inner court, we happened upon an altercation. A man was arguing with an older woman. No introductions from Sean were necessary. It was clear who they were. Mieko Takeda, my client, and the notorious young hellraiser, Makoto Takeda.
Mr. Miyano, help me, will you? Talk some sense into him.
He's not here. Excuse me, madam, but Mr. Miyano has gone to the hospital and won't be back until evening.
What? Who are you?
Nice to meet you, madam. I'm a detective from DC Vet Agency. This is my colleague, Sean.
Who invited you? Takedas don't let panhandlers come into our house uninvited.
You know, the voice actor cleaned that up really well. Because as written, that's a weird line. Takeda don't let panhandlers come into Takeda's house uninvited.
I asked them to come. Mind your manners.
Detectives? Surely you must be joking. They're just hustling you. How paranoid can you be? You've
Whoa.
thrown our entire family into disarray, and now you won't even let me go out!
They shouldn't have given this guy a sword.
You're like some psychopath control freak always trying to hem me in!
Oh my god.
That's enough, Makoto.
No! I've had it! You just want me to stay home! I refuse to stay here any longer!
Shouting crazily, Makoto Takeda smashes the fish tank in front of him. The fish tank shatters into a million pieces, sending glass shards flying. I can hardly believe my eyes.
Watch out!
Sean rushes in front of me. A few glass shards fly by and scrape his hands. The cuts start to bleed. Shut up. Did he break the aquarium with a rocket launcher? Come on. Makoto Takeda, however, appears utterly indifferent. He laughs at Sean's injuries and my panicked reaction.
Ha! That's what you get, you moron!
Wow. You...
No. Makoto, stop! Look at what you've done! Get back inside. You're not going anywhere today unless I say so.
Lady, your son's like 28. He's gonna do what he's gonna do.
Screw you!
Whoa. Makoto Takeda kicks a few broken pieces of glass in annoyance, then leaves.
I think that's the worst of it. I'm sorry, but you'll have to amuse yourselves. I must go attend to my guests.
But us? We are. I try to calm myself down. As soon as Mrs. Takeda leaves, I start tending to Sean's wounds. We have to sterilize these. I better change into a into a cool, simple outfit. Ooh. Thank you, Sloopy Doops, for gifting a Ducarts branded shopping tote to the chat. You can gift stuff on our fourth wall store. It's a very fun little feature. You just put exclamation point enter and you get to win. The Ducarts tote bag, I think, is maybe my favorite item from the drop we just did. It hits like a real Venn diagram of interest for me, which is one, my own characters, two, old style looking department store merchandise, three, really nice pastels. So yeah, shout outs, thank you. And good luck to folks who are entering for it. Okay, how are we gonna sterilize these with fashion?
It's nothing. I'm fine. Oh, you're soaking wet. You should go change before you
Why am
catch
I
a cold.
soaking wet? Again, it's like, I can't imagine the situation where this aquarium, especially because like they didn't mention, I thought we were outside. I don't understand what situation this was where the guy punching the aquarium got us soaking wet and almost like cut with glass, right? Like, I'll go to my room. I guess I have a room here and change a simple outfit. Then I'll help you with the wound. I happen to bring a sweet and cute loungewear, so change into it quickly. What happened to the dress code? I guess it doesn't matter now that we're in? Simple, sweet, homey. Okay. Maybe they just have like an entry system that scans your clothes and then decides if you can come inside or not. Oh, I hate that hairstyle. I don't want to wear that hairstyle. Do I not have summer waggle, summer paint? No, because then I have to wear the skirt that goes with them. Sunlight. Oh, the teddy bear dress? I don't know. Pink dream. Simple vibe. Cloud boat. Refreshing mint. None of these are things I would really want to wear at a stranger's house, to be honest with you. Something about this dress really bothers me. Like, I guess it's fine. It just, the way it like sits or something, I don't know. Looks marshmallowy. But maybe this is like close to still being presentable in this situation. I can still like kinda... I don't know. It's, yeah, I guess this is still pajama stuff. I guess I could still wear pajama stuff. That's still fine. Homey, okay. If I just look for like generic stuff in this space to find some middle ground. Comfy, but not like weird comfy. Congratulations, Ijuin Ensan. This is reminding me, I keep meaning to like take product photos because I have most of the stuff and I have it like wrapped and set to one side because I want to take real product photos instead of the default ones. But it's such a thing to like, I don't know, I'm scared. I haven't done that before. It's scary to be like, I gotta do this well or people won't buy this. What am I doing? Oh, Slender Knight. Right, I got this recently and it is not meant for this kind of wear. Oh, okay, this matches and is kind of like, this is kind of a fit. Like, I'm not saying I would wear it, but when you're in a situation that no one's gonna throw you out the front door, you could do worse. No pigtails. Oh, maybe those pigtails. That's cute. I love doing these streams and having people come in and be like, it's the first one I've caught live, or like, this is the first one I haven't missed. It makes me happy. That was like my big motivation for like, I gotta start this one before 7 Eastern. Because I know there are a lot of people who are just like in different time zones and stuff, or do things in the evenings, and then they don't get to catch it. I keep getting distracted though. Okay, I need to... necklace. Necklace. That's the big void that I keep staring at, being like, what am I doing wrong here? No. Something like yellowy. No. Bunny amulet. I love that it's called an amulet. Yeah, this is fine. Hat? Do I want a hat? I don't really need a hat. That's very funny though. Hair, face, earrings. Like small earrings? Like modest, elegant little earring? Whoa, those are way bigger than I thought they'd be. No, this earring seems weird. I don't think earrings is working for me. I'm gonna pass them. Well, those ones I think go with the necklace actually, so fine. This stuff doesn't really matter. Anything fun on the back? Bag? No. Tail? No. Special. Floating? Anything fun floating? The robot? That's fun. That's good. Let's just get a fresh lipstick on here and I think we're good to go. Beauty makeover. Beauty makeover I think is my new favorite. But it might not be the one we want here. I think Cherry Folk might be the one. It really brightens things up. You know, I'm gonna keep the rest as it is. I think that's a good enough look. We're gonna quick deploy tied up Gerald. If you don't know what that's about, you're gonna want to check the last stream. That story was a little too much to recap, unfortunately. And also Keith did a wonderful job of reading the voices in that one, since it wasn't fully voiced. If old friends are here. It's afternoon and the garden appears. Why does the first aid kit have to look like cybery? It looks like a video game pickup. It's afternoon and the garden appears peaceful. Flower petals fall and are carried away by the gentle breeze. Ew. Sean sits beside the window and holds out the injured hand. Some cuts are minor, but others are more serious. This is just a puppy boy ASMR video now. This is one of the cards, right? This must be one of the cards. Also, his fingers waggling around. Ugh. As I clean his wounds, I feel sorry for what has happened. Those glass shards must have been so painful. Whoops. Guess I need to be a little more gentle.
It's just a scratch, honestly. Don't worry. Oh, These? Don't worry, just a few scratches. A bit of balm and I'll be good as new.
A bit of balm? I'm sorry for getting you involved in this mess. It's my fault you got yourself injured.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He does keep saying that. But you're a celebrity. This kind of thing could have a bad effect on your career.
Come on now. There's more to my charm than just my looks. I'm a man of many talents.
If you say so.
Looks good, huh?
Yeah, it suits you.
Come on, chin up.
What?
There are plenty of other outfits that look good on me too. Maybe I'll show them to you someday.
What? Okay, that should be enough balm. Try not to get your hands too wet for the next few days. Okay. That's a weird... I mean, yes, I guess, but presumably you can reapply the balm, right? Try not to get your hands too wet for the next few days. Alright.
I didn't expect you to be such a pro at this.
Please, it was nothing.
I just want you to feel better.
I'm fine. I changed my clothes. I'm good.
Well, considering the kind of people the Takedas are, I wouldn't blame you for wanting to give up the case.
I just met them. Yes, they're selfish, even malicious, but everyone deserves to know the truth. I mean, I know that one of them is. I don't know about anyone else. I'm a detective, and it's my duty to help a client in need. Also, besides, I'm here for Ashley's commission. I don't want her to be looked down upon simply because I give it up.
If
I don't
that's
think people are
really
gonna
what you
look down
want,
on her for dying
I'll support you.
in the middle of a did your voice just change? That was very weird. Sean smiled at me. I saw tenderness and assuredness in his eyes. Just then, someone knocks on the door. Oh, Mr. Miyano, welcome back. How's your wrist? That's a weird cast. Is that how they normally do that? Because it feels like your wrist isn't immobilized there.
A slight fracture, but thanks to this cast, it should be fine. Thanks for asking. And there is a message from Mrs. Takeda inviting you to speak with her at the tea house as soon as possible.
At the tea house? Miyano took one look at our clothes and quickly gave us a suggestion. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Many formalities must be observed during a tea ceremony. Make sure you dressed smartly.
I was dressed
and show
smartly,
good
and then
manners.
my clothes apparently got soaked in aquarium water.
For your clothing, I would suggest something neat and noble.
Thanks for the advice, Mr. Miyano. Pure and gorgeous. Okay. Pure and gorgeous. Ooh, okay, let's start with the dress, maybe. I know I have, like... I have some appropriate clothing. Like, on theme. But it doesn't seem to be in these categories, actually. I have these, but these are Chinese. I don't know where my kimono is. And it's very silly to wear these to... Like, this really is the top one? The seashell dress? Like, I should wear something I can sit down in. What the fuck? When did I get this? Oh, 3D swan shirt. Every piece of clothing in this game has so much going on with it. It's wild. This is also Chinese inspiration, I think. That's kind of like a tea gown, right? With a weird... I don't like how that looks with it. We'll just keep that off. I'm just not gonna... And then like some... stockings? Something not incredibly busy, maybe? God, everything's got like lace or beads or glitter. Or ruffles or like big crystals or bows. Or something an elf would wear. Or has lights, animated lights. Let's just go with these. These are fine. Everything. Literally, like, I can't even get low enough to show these fully. Look at those things. Okay. Those are just ribbons. Also, like, so many of these shoes are like wild platforms. With just like teeny tiny little... I think these are supposed to go with this, but I sort of hate them. So let's see if I have something... Just... something just like a little normal would... Man, I was like, oh, here we go. And then I turn them sideways. There's like lotus pods on the front, I guess. And then the back is like water or something. Oh. Oh, that's... I was like, oh, these will work, but they're so brown. Okay. Fuck. Right. I was like, okay, I'll just go with... And then there's like some sort of hollowed out thing in the heel. I don't know. Oh my god. These look weird from the side. Like, very long. Very long and strange. I could just dye something, but I don't want to. I'll go with these. These are fine. Hat. Wait, I didn't pick hair. Hairstyle. Oh, God. None of these. I guess that one's fine. I guess this one's also fine. It's so yellow. Is the thing I don't like about this one. It's just so yellow. Do I have... I can tone down the blonde, though. That will help. Geez, 24 trend color charts to unlock that. That's a lot. Okay, that's more subdued. I can live with that. Okay. Tea hat. Lace bucket cap. Right? No? Probably this big floppy thing. Don't need a hair thing. Earrings. God, these ones, I always forget how big they are. They're massive. They're like crown jewel sized. Okay, we'll go with those. Necklace. Oh, that's too much. Is it potion time? I kind of just want like something like that. Just like a little... Just a little thing. Just a little dollop on there. Oh, a Joker collar. What I hate is that this is silver and the earrings are gold. Does it matter? No. Am I gonna move on? Yes, I'm making myself move on by saying it out loud. Ring. Weird. This is a weird motif. This like weird puffball flower. Ignore that. Handheld. That's the important category. A little bouquet. Cute. Floating. Rabbits. Tea party rabbits. This is a tea party outfit, for sure. Alright. Do the makeup and then we'll be good. Scroll down to where the normal eyes are hiding. Sort of. I'm gonna ignore the eyeliner. Maybe, like... None of this eyeshadow is even a little bit subtle. I think that's as subtle as it gets. And also none of these are really like... Oof. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Let's just fixate on the lipstick. Oh, is this maybe a waning night situation? Might be a waning night situation. I think it's a waning night. Alright, that's an outfit. More or less. Maybe a softer eyebrow might be nice. I kind of regret fucking with the eyebrows. This is fine. This is fine. Quick deploy our dying sister. It's very funny with the rabbits. It's like they're doing a little ritual. As we reached the entrance of the tea house, a composed and elegant woman opened the door and came out. Her modern suit and sharp stiletto heels suited the sense of pride that she exuded.
May I speak with Mr.
Whoa!
Makoto Takeda? I would like to talk with him about tailoring.
I am Matsumoto.
Perhaps he is in the inner court now. Would you like me to lead you there?
I love her.
Thanks, but not now.
Look how thick that chain is and has other chains hanging off of it. Damn. And she's got that one vampire hand up. Fantastic. Aya Matsumoto, the top honorary advisor of Amber Glimmer, a woman not to be trifled with in the fashion world. She was also the youngest honorary supervisor to ever work at the Parsons School of Design. That's a real school of design! And here Aya Matsumoto was, standing right in front of me. I love her lapel with the... Oh, she's gone. By the time I had decided I should try and say hello to her, she was long gone. I might as well be invisible to her. Sensing my trepidation and disappointment, Sean gives me a reassuring smile.
You'll get another chance down the line. Don't worry.
That's... Why assume that? Yeah, maybe. As I tried my best to reassure myself that was true, I knocked on the door of the tea house. Mrs. Takeda sat behind the desk brewing tea. As we stepped in, we were greeted with a look of indifference.
Have a seat, please.
Judging by Makoto Takeda's tantrum, he apparently was unaware his mother had hired a detective. Now she was asking us to speak with her without Makoto's presence. Could she be hiding something? If so, then what? Whoa! She's in her 40s now, but her skillfully applied makeup and clear complexion make her look much younger. However, the dark shadows under her eyes and her weary expression are a clear sign. It looks as if she hasn't had a decent rest in ages. Could it be anxiety caused by the puzzles? This is probably... No, it's probably your son. It's probably not puzzles. Haggard eyes. Wow, that's harsh. This kimono is made of the finest fabrics, with exquisite embroidery. The price must be astronomical. The design is magnificent and the perfect match for a no-nonsense woman like herself. Glorious kimono. They are all vintage accessories. Their selling price could buy you several luxury villas. The Takeda's house is loaded, that's for sure. Those kind of just look like bangles. I mean, I guess they're nice ones, but... Eerie shadow. After we waited for a long time, Mrs. Takeda put away her teacup and started discussing the matter at hand.
I've come to know something about the puzzles, and I am convinced that my son is in danger.
Has the suspect behind that puzzle case shown up?
Correct. The day after the puzzles appeared, something unusual happened.
Unusual?
Come, I'll show you the security footage.
Hell yeah, please do. Whoa! A ghostly white figure appears, although hard to tell, it seems to be vaguely female. This is on tape, okay. 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 She wanders to and fro like an apparition, her hair floating in midair. She appears in the courtyard. Inside the room. And even inside this tea house. She can show up almost everywhere. She wanders throughout the house with eyes like two black voids. Gazing at the footage sends a chill down my spine, but I'm also enthralled at the mystery of it all. Are ghosts real in this world? Okay. Madam, are you saying that...
Do I have to spell it out for you? She's the one attempting to hurt my son. She's the suspect.
Mm-hmm. But we only saw her wandering aimlessly. There's no evidence of her attacking anyone. What makes you feel she's intent on harming your son? She could be an innocent ghost. An innocent tourist ghost with no sense of boundaries.
What, you don't believe me?
I mean, this house has a top-of-the-line security system. It would be impossible for an intruder to break in. Another possible reason may be that...
I don't want to hear it. I'm positive she has it out for my son. She is the culprit. I'm sure of it.
Mrs. Takeda was becoming hysterical, so I decided to focus on something else. I do agree that the person shown in this video seems suspect, madam. Assuming she is the one we're after, we must determine her motivation to protect your son. Does your son know anything about this video?
No. I'm afraid it will unsettle him. So I only said something weird happened recently, nothing in detail.
He's the one being targeted, so we need to talk with him. Madam, would it be all right if we speak with your son?
I doubt you'll get much out of him. He'll just think I'm using you two to put ideas in his head. You'll have to find a way to make him trust you.
Does he like fashion? As I watched Mrs. Mieko leave, I began to silently calculate what to do next. Then the recommended quests for the Mind Realm were coming again. It's true that you can't have two minds, so it's better to finish the matching task first and then think about the investigation. This time it's a party outfit. A hot, fashionable, and sweet one must be a big hit. Okay. Sexy, sweet party outfit. Easy. I'm just gonna... I got stuff ready to go. Just... in the tank. None of those will go with it. That's fine. I can probably just use this, honestly. It's cute. Maybe something floating? Or some wings? Cattail? Special... Oh, no floating things available for this category. That's a shame. Gold back tattoo, though. That's fun. Throw that in. I think this makeup's also fine. I'm just gonna quick deploy the tied up Gerald again, which I never get sick of seeing. It's very funny. Wind blows off Sakura. After I've changed. Wait, I was changing? I thought I was just doing that in the Mind Realm for Wana as a request. I didn't realize I also had to change into that. Whatever. Maybe I'm just changing separately, but then why wouldn't you make that the okay. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. After I've changed, I follow Mrs. Takeda winding through courtyards and ending up at her son's cabin. In the garden, a splendid cherry tree is blossoming, quite a sight to behold, especially at this time of year. Is this it?
Yes. The gate is the only way in. This is the safest place in this house. I make him practice kendo here.
Oh, that's
if
why
he
he
gets
has a
something
sword.
wrong, then he gets grounded and...
Whoa!
Was that Miss Matsumoto?
What? What's happened?
Sean, let's go check it out. Oh boy, a crime.
Makoto.
Crime time. Whoa, oh, she's so cool looking. Oh, is he dead?
Makoto!
Oh my god, is he dead? Is he dead? The police and paramedics arrived about 15 minutes later. That's kind of a wait. For a rich person house? Come on. While the paramedics tended to Makoto, the police had everyone stay where they were for a police inquiry.
Seal off the area now. Only authorized family members are allowed in.
Sir, we are detectives hired by the Takeda's house. This is my colleague, Sean. These are all of our findings thus far. Hopefully they can be of some use to your investigation.
It's very much appreciated, miss. We'll do what we can.
Our pact sealed in amber says man built like a math problem. I'm worried about Makoto Takeda. Could you tell us more about his condition?
He's still unconscious. He got cut up pretty bad and he's lost a lot of blood. So it's still touch and go.
Oh, geez. Anything from the crime scene that points to the suspect?
We gave the area a once-over, but we didn't find any evidence of a physical altercation. We'll go to continue the investigation and see if anything turns up.
May I look at the crime scene myself, sir? I promise not to interfere with your investigation.
Feel free. If you turn up anything, report it right back to us.
Very generous cops in this universe.
An on-site investigation. I see that detectives in sci-fi movies are capable and cool.
Oh god.
I mean, the cyberpunk look very professional.
I just changed. But try to also be in a convenient way. There's a lot of evidence on site. We have to be careful. Wow, it's so true. Cool, lively cyberpunk. I love being like, Mr. Detective, please, we need to examine the evidence left behind. And the detective being like, miraculously, for some incredibly unbelievable reason, yeah, do it, go for it. And then we're like, okay, I gotta go be I gotta change his cyberpunk outfit, 1 second. I forgot what I was, okay, cool, lively. Cyberpunk. Alright, the big blue hair. This is good for collecting evidence. Hatsune Miku dress. And then like a big laser coat. I mean, I guess I could do this more practically. Although those wouldn't really go with these. Well, what about just a simple baggy glitter shirt? Does this go with the... with this? Kind of. Oh, this is awful. I hate to behold this this outfit. Quite bad. Yarf. Okay, I need to do this a little bit less yucky. It's hard to look at otherwise. I'll pick the, well, these are still yucky and still gonna be hard to look at, but at least they coordinate. Maybe the other hairstyle? That's a little more reasonable. Cat ears, of course. Weird little hair clip. Big old glasses. Hatsune Miku earrings. Cannot wear that necklace. It is legal. Gloves. Sure. Wear some gloves. Wear these big techno wings. Cool. And then floating. Have this stuff. Yeah. We're ready to collect evidence conveniently and practically. Oh, I forgot. I gotta change my lipstick. Makeup. Lipstick. I'm thinking it might be... No, it's not. It's not Bud Dew. Is it Waning Night again? Or is it Cherry Dream? No, I hate it. I hate that. Oh, it's Crescent Ring. Okay, that's fine. Quick deploy Cyberpunk Gerald, of course. This will definitely impress my assistant. Hang on, I need to open a beer. Okay. All right, I guess we're on to the next chapter. That's chapter 7 done. Good, more stockings with stuff on them. That'll help. New chapter unlocked. The Missing Bride 2. Whoa. 3D. This is new. Holy shit. This is the only way out from the courtyard.
The lock is perfectly retained. It must be hard for Makoto to spot an uninvited culprit.
What? I don't know what that means. No wonder we didn't hear anyone go fighting or calling for help. Makoto spent most of his time here before he was attacked, and no suspicious person was reported found. How could a person attack someone within a blink of an eye and vanish without a trace? To drag the security. Ooh! It needs dusting. It has been left unused for a long while. Fortunately, the crime scene is right under its supervision.
The SD card has been taken away. These traces are sure to be left by police officers. It won't take too long to come up with the result.
This is a weird Sean. Something's off with this Sean. But one more thing. How could the culprit carelessly ignore the camera if he'd spent so much effort on the crime?
Reasonable. It's worth doubting.
Look at these cracks. The culprit is a right-hander. Huh?
A family crest represents its extraordinary honor and dignity. Makoto dare not take it as a prank.
No, I think he absolutely could have done this. He seems to hate his mother and stuff. The culprit would have possessed no less hatred for the family if he'd destroyed the crest.
This is the clue that he left.
No, I think this is probably unrelated. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. That seems like a red herring. I can absolutely imagine that guy. He exploded a fish aquarium. As opposed to a different kind of aquarium. He exploded an aquarium I feel like he could cut up some banners. Like, what the fuck? Vivid. I can't believe the cherry blossoms and the beauty are projections. Oh my god, they're holograms. They have holograms of people in their garden. I can't believe this holographic projector was to decorate the yard, a reckless waste of its good quality.
Is it satirical that rankings and richness couldn't save his life?
He's not dead. Why do they always do this in this? They must have changed their mind or something. Like, they must have originally written this where it was all murders, and then, like, there was a ratings thing or a localization thing where they were like, we need to dial it back. Or, like, we're marketing this to kids. They can't all be dying. Because they're constantly saying, like, it's a murder case. That person is dead, etc. So, yeah. Cool knife. Look, this must be the weapon.
The most significant evidence of all. Does it tell us something?
I'm gonna look at this knife. What a cool cyber knife. This is sick. Phew. Handle with family crest. Where am I supposed to observe that? Look at the delicate patterns and carvings. It must cost a lot.
Yes, and here it is. The family crest of the Takedas. I guess it's a private collection.
Having taken this as his weapon, the culprit knew so well about the Takedas. Eye has detected that only Makoto's biological trace is on it. That's not blood, that's
The culprit
dirt.
was pretty experienced. He didn't leave us any clue.
Again, I feel like they must have had to tone this down. Like, I bet this was originally blood, and then they were like, this game's too vicious. It's gonna cause problems for us to get it. Because, like, why would that be his DNA? But it's like poop. Like, you know? Do you, like, vomit on the knife? I don't understand what they're saying is happened there. Oh boy, okay. Oh man, he's got a cool cyber katana too. Oh, fun. What are those called? Teru bozu? Something like that? For like weather? Just click on stuff. It's a mask. The sword is not far from the body. Makoto must have held it in his hand by the time he fell. He would have had a chance to defend himself if the culprit hadn't given him a sneak attack. Makoto had no idea the culprit was approaching near, or he would at least arm himself.
No one would show his back to a stranger. Makoto fell here, after he was attacked.
Oh, sorry, yeah, no, there's lanterns in the foreground, but there is the little, up at the top, there's like a little black and red ghost guy. His feet are towards the gate and his head towards the back wall. The culprit came in from the exit, stood at his back, and attacked him.
Police officers spotted this place with a fight.
What? I don't know what that means. I really can't look at the cat mask? That's just not important, huh? Okay. Only these clues are found. Let's then focus on the surveillance camera. A comforted heart can wait. After the investigation, the police are also to finish taking evidence. At this time, I receive a new Mind Realm message from Juana. Well, a pure and simple style for trips? Let me try. Okay, just no story there at all. Just right into, just make an outfit, by the way, just do it. Pure, simple. Pure, simple. An outfit for trips. Lemon egg tart. Lemon egg tart activated. For trips. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Do I have like a bag, like a travel bag kind of thing? Maybe not that one, maybe a different one. That's like a shopping bag. That's not really what I had in mind. Okay, well that's clipping through the sweater, but I might just live with it either way. Credit card. This is the handheld category, and this is a crossbody bag. There is a category for crossbody. I don't know. What are we doing here? Come on now. Oh. Teacup. Camera? I think it's this, even though it's clipping. I think it's this. No. You know, that's fine. Earrings. Little oranges. Do I have those, but like in a lemon, maybe? I do have lemon earrings. Oh, I forgot it's those big ones. Those big beaded ones. These are strange. None of these are really doing it for me. Oh, the little bows. I'll go with the little bows. The lucky hair clip is sort of awful, but it's part of the outfit, you know? Travel glasses. Alright, I already have handheld, quote unquote. Bag. Special floating? Yeah, travel robot. It's important. See, crossbody's already in here. We can double up on the crossbodies. That's fucked up. Maybe that's on purpose. Anyway, you should definitely travel with your basket of lemons. I'm just gonna real quick, again, change the lipstick so I can feel like I'm doing something without spending too much time on the makeup. Oh, this might be a wake up. Yeah. Well, no. Song of Riverdale? Is it Song of Riverdale? Is it... None of these are really... Is it Bud Dew? It might be Bud Dew. It's like never Bud Dew, but it might be Bud Dew. Okay. Quick deploy dying sister card. It's funny, I think because that one bag is categorized as a handheld item, It kept hiding it because it will hide handheld items for certain parts of the animation. So it kept, I don't know if you noticed, it kept appearing and disappearing. Even though it's not actually held in the hand. Mr. Officer, have you got the surveillance video yet? Did it catch the culprit's face?
It recorded everything that happened. Please take a look.
Ghost, ghost, ghost.
Aging makes a woman presumptuous.
Whoa. Fuck you, buddy.
Why am I the sacrificial lamb of her insanity? Darn it! Hell with her!
That's him doing the thing with the banners, right? Silhouette. Makoto realized someone had entered the room, but he didn't turn around and was still cursing.
Leave me be! I'll never apologize to that witch!
Before he could finish his word, a sharp dagger rested on his neck. He was stiffened in fear.
Ha! Who are you? What are you doing?
Before he called for help, the other covered his nose and mouth to stop him. Her scary voice came from behind.
I'm Yukiko Sakurai. Don't you remember me?
That's not a scary voice, that's just a voice.
What? The dead woman? There was a jinx on her. I didn't push her over. Why are you putting the blame on me?
What?
Why do I come over to you? You never confessed your guilt!
The figure struggled to raise the dagger and lunged at him. Her crazy moves flipped over the table. Makoto was struggling for a while and passed out. She stood up with the dagger, then stared at him and burst out a maniacal and demonic laugh. She then turned and walked to the cloth curtain aside, tearing it into pieces in a fit of anger.
Come on, you chief culprits! Why not confess your guilt? Why not?
Come on, you chief culprits. She threw away the dagger and wended her way to the gate. Her eyes were filled with madness and coldness. While the video is playing, eerie feelings arise. No one expected that it happened in this way. Huh. Must the underground. Do I have the underground? I do not have the underground. Can I make the underground? Ooh. Where does this come from? Normal quest stage 7-7. And then hard 7-7. Okay, well I didn't pull any of these, which is annoying to me. I hate when that happens. When there's like an item for it and I don't get it the first try. No. I forgot it was a story 1. I'm just checking to make sure I have these other items. Nope, fuck. Okay, I got that one. Alright. So I am good on that front. Hard mode. I need 22 of these, which feels like it might not happen. But we'll give it a shot. She is the apricity of winter, dissolves the endless snow. This is just old. This is the hard mode stuff, so we're just gonna see if this cuts the whatever mustard. Cool. Okay, and then let's, real quick, just grab a few more of those. What was the other one? 7-Eleven, I see. Okay.
Stop.
So we'll just real quick mow through these. When it says that an item is a must, it fully won't let you complete until you have that one piece. It doesn't seem to really care about the rest of the outfit, though. It's just a arbitrary gatekeeping thing. I only got great for that. Excuse me? Excuse me? I'll worry about it later. The rabbits. Here we go. Here's our 7-Eleven. Oh, is this one only going to be a great also? Yeah, okay. Oh, no, there we go. There's perfect. They were kind of making me sweat for that one. Okay. So we have 8 out of 22. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen today, but that's fine. I do wonder if... To be honest, we made way more story progress today than I would have ever expected. They had a really good run there of stuff that didn't require any items to get through. So we finished Abandoned Carousel, right? Yes. I think. Yeah. Okay. So we finished Abandoned Carousel. We did not finish... We I think, can get pretty deep into The Tide Never Stops. Now, granted, I'm out of chances here, but I'm gonna just buy more chances. With diamonds, you know? I'll just buy a couple. I just need 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. I'll do 4. Okay. All right. So this, to swing back from the main story, which we're going to put a pin in for now, this was something about Gerald's doing some, like, metaverse thing again. And he calls us to his office and we, like, mind palaced him and his brain's like an aquarium or something. Something like that. I think he wanted to test some sort of new... It's like, I want to say he's like testing our mind powers. Something to that effect. I don't... Something like that. I'm sure it'll be very clear immediately. When I saw Gerald again, I had so many things I wanted to ask him, but I had no idea where to start. Before I could arrange my thoughts properly, a calm, synthesized electronic voice rang out in the office.
You have a visitor arriving soon. Reception has checked him in as Rover.
What? Almost simultaneously, there was a knock on the office door.
I don't think I'm late, am I?
Who's
it took
this?
a while to sort out the information.
Rover Pu? I don't think I'm okay. Gerald had a rarely seen relaxed expression. The visitor must be quite familiar with him.
Allow me to introduce you to Rover Pu, my classmate from college.
What a name. That's very unfortunate.
Since graduating, he's also pursued theoretical research. Now he is a research expert in neuroscience.
Right. What does your company do again?
Rover, this is the person I
YN.
mentioned to you before.
Gerald then walked to the computer, and a few clicks later, the screen immediately emerged with lots of data.
Rover was specially invited by me to give you a theoretical overview of neuron research.
Oh, okay.
After all, I have been away from the laboratory for many years, so you would know better than I do. And our seminar styles are quite complementary.
Huh? No way. To have such a top dog teach me a lesson? What a way to stress me out. You can't say Rover is a top dog.
Relax. Neuroscience is very interesting.
Okay. Thanks. I will do my best to learn. As soon as the discussion had started, I realized what Gerald had meant by complementary styles. Unlike Gerald's general and unrestrained style, Rover explained things in much greater detail. He also kept encouraging me to participate in their discussion. At first, I was a little worried that the questions I was asking were too silly. But not long after, such doubts disappeared as the discussion progressed. Furthermore, it seemed that I gradually understood what Gerald was saying. That the development of neuroscience is capable of changing the future of mankind. Oh my god. Gerald's working on Neuralink.
One moment. Sorry, I've got to take a call. Yeah? What's the situation over there?
Without having any idea what had happened, Gerald walked out of the office with a serious look.
So, what do you think? Would you like to come to our laboratory to do research in the future?
I don't know. An internationally renowned laboratory? Is that shorthanded? I think he wants to research me because of my mind palace. I think that's... Perhaps my thoughts were written all over my face, as Rover couldn't help but laugh.
I was just kidding.
Oh.
However, in terms of magnitude alone, the human nervous system is almost as complex as the universe.
That's sort of rude.
So therefore, I also indeed hope that the more talented people will join the research team.
Okay. I can tell that you really love what you are researching.
Both Gerald and I love this field very much. Back when we were in college, we would skip uninteresting college activities together.
What?
Just so that we could implement all kinds of our imaginative ideas by conducting experiments all night. Although those experiments were all rather quite strange, and rarely yielded results of business value.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I still miss that time to this day.
No results of business value.
This is a business negotiation, not a charity activity or marketing campaign. Being emotional will only waste everyone's time.
Nowadays, I see Gerald always working so meticulously. I never thought that he also had a student days of such pureness and flamboyance. By the way, I seem to receive a notification about school life just now. A task from the Mind Realm, which requires a preppy style. Try fresh and lively clothes, which may make me look youthful. Okay. Pure, lively, and preppy. Oh, there we go. Just throw that bad boy on. And then something handheld for flavor. Cell phone. I think that makeup's also fine. Quick deploy Larry. God, I didn't realize that skirt was glittery too. Like, of course, but... While I was listening to Rover's account of his college life with Gerald, the story's other one and only main character hastily pushed through the door and came in.
Sorry. That'll have to be the end of today's seminar. I have some things I need to deal with.
Why all of a sudden? Is everything okay?
Don't worry. It was just Yue Feng, one of our partner companies, had an accident.
Uh-huh.
The information system that they use is endpoints, so it's my responsibility to handle it as well. Rover, take her home, please.
What? I don't know Rover like that. I can just go home. The more Gerald understated the situation, the more I felt that things were not as simple as he said. The phone in his hand still showed a call in progress. It seems he just took some time to come and inform us. Oh, that face. Disapproving. The look on Rover's face also seemed quite solemn, as if he had something to say.
Sorry to keep you waiting. So, about what was just said.
But before he got his questions out, Gerald got on the phone again and left. It's rare to see Gerald so anxious. I hope that he and Endpoint will both be okay.
I'm afraid your hopes are going to be shattered.
Whoa.
By now, Gerald and Endpoint most likely have already been sucked into the center of
What?
this mess.
Huh? What makes you say that? Do you know what's going on?
Do you know of the Yue Fong real estate?
No. I've heard of it. It seems to be a very famous real estate company. Ah, so that's the partner company that Gerald had mentioned just now.
Not only that, in fact, Yue Fong Real Estate is Gerald's family business that was passed down for generations.
Gerald's? Okay, well, he acted like it was just a unrelated affiliate company. I widened my eyes in surprise, and Rover nodded, seemingly confirming my conjecture.
Currently, Yue Fong Real Estate is being managed by Gerald's father. Had he not founded Endpoint Tech, he perhaps would have already been the head of the new generation.
That architectural sandbox in Gerald's memory world, is it representing his family? But the way he spoke about Yufeng just now seemed so alienating, as if it were just an ordinary partner company. Sorry, my brain... I was like, I don't remember how to pronounce his word, and my brain started buffering as I was reading the rest of that. Earlier when I asked him about his family, his attitude was also very strange. His relationship with his family is...
Not good.
Rover changed his soft tone, and his short and blunt answer made me nothing but nervous.
When he graduated, he almost completely fell out with his family in order to start his own business. Luckily, he was strong enough to pull through. Otherwise, there would be no Endpoint right now.
It sounds like a huge, massive company is one of his clients, and also he's directly related to that company, so I'm not going to say it was like complete bootstrap situation here. It seems like he probably got a bit of a hand. I didn't even know he had such an experience, and he never mentioned it in the interview.
He probably didn't feel the need to mention it.
Evidently.
But when I see how busy he is with business affairs nowadays, I often think how good it would be if we could go back to our carefree college days.
Rover did not go into much detail. But from his tone, I could feel his sincere concern and regret. Could the sky tower that was once broken and assembled again represent the dream Gerald was pursuing? A business partnership with his family business that had almost fallen out, only to suffer another accident. Gerald's mood when he received the notice of the situation must have been quite complex. I'm not sure if there's anything I can do to help. Perhaps I should go ask him? A new task at this time? Let me check it. A formal style? That matches endpoint tech. Simple and heroic clothes should fit the fast pace of work life. Okay, simple, cool, formal. Easy. Formal. Boom. Go with a night gibberish set even. It's just ready to go. And then I'm gonna scrap this formal tag, and we're just gonna get some plain stuff to pull on hair-wise. I don't really like any of these. Oh well. Classic. These? Oh, these? They're classic. They're classic style. I'll put these back to their original color. This is probably fine. Library Cat's hydrofoil shoes is actually a great way to describe those. Oh, only great? I'll have to fix that. I'll fix that on my own time. I fixed the other one that I only got great on my own time. I forget what that was. Actually, I should see. I don't think there's a way for me to look at that without derailing myself here, but clouded wave. Strange. I can't seem to find Gerald anywhere. And his phone line is always busy. There's no way he's already left the company, right?
You still have time to care about my response?
Oh boy. Was that Gerald's voice? It seems that it came from his conference room.
Endpoint is everything to me, so of course I have to make a statement as soon as I can.
This is the medical examiner's conference room where our sister was autopsied.
Look, Yue Feng is your
Yue Feng.
not mine.
Is that his father on the other side of the phone?
If you want to follow the herd and question Endpoint, then there's nothing I can do. But this will only take you further and further away from the truth.
This is not the kind of conflict. I thought it was going to be like, oh, the other company's going bankrupt. This is a little bit like, wait, did you do like a crime or something? What's happening?
I still have things to do, and I assume you must be quite busy as well. Let's leave it at that for now.
The phone seems to hang up. Hearing a conversation such as this one, even just hearing one side's response is quite depressing, let alone both. I think I figured out something. That deep sea that was locked up in the glass was just a rest area that he had set out for himself to escape his troubles at home. So no one is welcome there whatsoever, and even the key was hidden inside by him. I gradually understood the world in Gerald's mind, but didn't have the pleasure of solving it. It turns out that Gerald, the seemingly invincible, is seemingly able to do anything. Was in fact yearning for a lonely and tranquil sea from the inside.
What are you doing here?
I came to ask if there was anything I can do to help. That scared me. I was so absorbed in my thoughts just now that I didn't even notice when he had come out.
The Yue Feng accident? I already have some ideas, so don't worry.
This isn't the kind of situation where I'll stop worrying if you tell me not to. Are you sure all is okay?
I had someone retrieve information on the problematic device, as well as the node containing its error info.
What?
The source is already being traced as we speak. Now, to just wait for evidence to verify my speculation.
Upon hearing Gerald's old, calm-as-always tone, I knew now that I could settle down a little. Do you have any other things to do? If not, let's go back to the office together and wait for any news.
Sounds good. Let's go back together.
I can't believe I just ditched Rover. Everything seems to be well settled, but it takes a long time to wait for news. Let me see if there's a new task from the Mind Realm. Here it is. Sexy and lively clothes for shopping? Sexy and lively. Clothes for shopping. Oh boy. For shopping? Sexy and lively clothes for shopping? The physics on this skirt are fun. Sexy and lively clothes for shopping. I just really enjoy this outfit, but I have used it before. Let's do this one. Get some makeup. I want eyes you can really see through that veil, you know? I think the first ones were the best. And then some eyeliner. Make them really pop. Eyebrows. And lipstick. Eyelashes. And blush. All right. We do need something handheld, actually. I did neglect that. Sexy and lively. Accessories. Handheld. B. Lantern. Bag. Microphone. Syringe. B. Extremely vampire. Damn right, perfect score. All right, undercurrent.
The traceability data has been received. Parsing site and information content now.
It's weird that Gerald has a robot assistant who sounds like Larry. It didn't take long for the data Gerald was waiting for to be returned to endpoint. I thought you said it took a long time. While Gerald was focused on his data analysis, Rover and I learned briefly of the accident from the internet. It turns out it was a pressure vessel explosion. Fortunately, no casualties, but this was way too dangerous.
A construction accident of this degree is considered to be very serious for a real estate company.
What does Gerald's company do? Sounds like cyber stuff. Why is he making pressure whatevers? At this moment, I heard the sound of Mars reporting in again.
Please confirm the usage of the latest virtual relay address to send this email. Email sent successfully. The temporary mailbox has been cancelled.
What? Why are you doing this from a temporary email address? Gerald left the computer with a long sigh of relief, and his expression finally relaxed. Did he, like, email the press? Well, how'd it go? Any good results?
By the looks of it, probably a good result.
Indeed. We traced it back to a specific IP based on the anomaly information.
And you do all these things personally yourself.
I checked it out. Likely it was some low-end real estate company that's competing through malicious means.
What? So a shitty real estate company sent some sort of explosion virus? I mean, I guess I shouldn't... I'm laughing at that, but my sister died from some sort of Fitbit virus, so...
They hacked into the security devices, as well as bribing a worker to perform the illegal operations.
Ah.
Fortunately, that bribed worker still had some form of a conscience, and evacuated personnel in advance.
To create something out of thin air and incite public opinions? A good attempt, but still wishful thinking.
So long as it's done through technical means, traces are bound to be left. I have already sent the evidence to Yue Feng. This absurdity will all be over very soon.
Surely enough, upon receiving the evidence, Yue Feng quickly announced a press conference to clear it all up. The three of us ate lunch hastily, and then returned to Endpoint to watch the press conference. Gerald is staring into the screen, brows arched in a serious manner. It seems that Gerald still cares about Yue Feng and his father. Perhaps their relationship isn't that bad? But he did say that he sent the evidence to the one in charge of Yue Feng, and not directly to his father. Not to mention, even going as far as doing so through a virtual address and an anonymous identity. Probably because he didn't want to face any further misunderstandings and quarrels. On the screen, Gerald's father was speaking, and the aura of a successful entrepreneur was quite evident. Through this perspective, Gerald really looks like his father. I thought of the small conversation I happened to overhear and felt my chest tighten up again. Perhaps this pair of father and son, who have always been good at dealing with others, after their relationship broke down and reconciled, they didn't know how to face each other anymore. The press conference had ended, and somehow it was already evening. The seminar was agreed to continue on another day, as Rover had other laboratory matters to attend to first.
Sorry for temporarily disrupting our prior arrangements.
Hey, don't worry about it. It was something out of your control.
Come, I'll take you home.
It feels like he's still a little depressed. Is it because of the phone call? If only there was something I could do. Oh, I know. I'll change into a lively and sweet outfit. Oh yeah, the other day I found a super delicious ice cream shop. Okay, want to come with me? Alright, he loves ice cream. That's his thing, is he loves ice cream. Gerald looked a little hesitant at first, but he quickly adjusted and proceeded to nod.
Consider it as an apology for you.
Hope the ice cream can make him feel better. Gerald still needs some time. Let me just get changed for the ice cream shop. It should be as sweet as the ice cream with freshness. Ah, fresh and sweet. Okay. Oh, sorry, sweet and pure. No. Okay, not fresh. How could I make such a wild assumption? Okay, so what's an outfit you wear to ice cream? This? I really hate that this is like one of the first outfits, full outfits I got in this game. Cause it's when, and it's like, when do you wear this? And also it's all like loose and like weird. Like who, it's so tacky and just heinous. It's terrible. Okay, I'm gonna build something from scratch for ice cream. Something a normal person would wear. A normal human person. Ooh, cozy. Very cozy. Oh, this is my lemon dress. My hand embroidered lemon. It's like lederhosen-y, lemon hosen. Mushroom romper. You could wear these for ice cream, right? I was kind of hoping I'd like scroll down and see something that was like, whoa, that's perfect. Maybe this. Maybe this with like a jacket? Do I have a jacket that would work over this? God, that looks weird. Maybe not. Maybe, what do I have in the way of shirts? Maybe a shirt. That's an ice cream sweater. You could eat ice cream in that sweater. Bottoms, let's see. Just like a ruffled little skirt. That's pretty cute. Blue or brown? I think the blue is a little more fun. And then socks. One of these, well, let's go with those. Shoes, ice cream shoes. What do we got? Too matchy-matchy. That's kind of fun. Okay, accessories. How about really elaborate animated butterfly wings and flapping? Do you really need to have 3 flapping robot butterflies in your hair? Like flapping fast? One's not enough? Weird little puffball thing. Maybe the little squiggle barrettes? Those are fun. I'm gonna go with the squiggles. And, I don't know, little orange earrings. Those are fun. Nope, not that. That's not. None of these are really working for me. Maybe that. That's fine. Handheld. Cactus. Bring a cactus to the ice cream shop. You cannot stop me. There's no rule against it. Just some floating stained glass windows. I'm just like a little bit haunted, but it's fine. I can still go for ice cream. I'm like a manageable degree of haunted. So like don't worry about it. It'll be fine, you know? It's Can I change the color of these windows? Are these dyeable windows? Oh my god, they are. Holy fuck. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, but I can make them like cheerful windows. I can make them like, hey, it's a nice day to get some ice cream windows. Ooh, oh, I didn't realize that was... I thought I was changing the other part of the galaxy. Well, those should be bluish then. Or green? And then, you know, again, we'll keep it simple. Just do something with the lipstick. I'm very curious to see how it will handle these windows in the like little animation scene. Ah, they're there. They sure are just there. Great. Fantastic. And the rest we have to wait for story 8-8, which we're actually a lot closer to than I thought we would be. Oh, I have a chapter pack thing here to redeem. All right. Oh. And some daily rewards for fashion battle. And a little bit of extra energy. Cool. Alright. I think... that might do it for Life Makeover. But I have another thing I kind of want to stream. So I might just take a little break to like refresh my throat and come back with a game that I've been extremely enjoying this month. That I will keep a secret for the moment. And I'm also gonna... Before we go... Oh my god, I totally forgot. I have to... One second, I gotta do tickets. Ooh, oh. It's an R, Larry. Boo. I was hoping it was a story, Larry. That would have been amazingly timed. Oh, I already have this Roy. And again, another one where I'm like, it sucks that this one doesn't have a story. An R Roy. But that means I can level this Roy up, right? Did I already have? Oh no, okay, he's new, right. I can evolve this Roy. Consume 600 Roy shards to get a second version of Roy Homebound. He loves that cat, and so do I. Look at these buds. Just staring. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna real quick level up Flower and Sun Larry. However much I can. I bet I can't get him too far. Yeah, okay. Just enough to get some points and money. Intimacy? How about intimacy? A little bit of intimacy? There we go. Gotta get these butterfly coins. Alright. Oh right, the thing I was the thing I was gonna show you, the current event. I believe I shared the snowman event when that was happening. There's something similar to that going on right now called Garden of Foxes. Where you buy tools and then you sell them to various foxes who'll buy them at various prices. We're just gonna pop in and take a look at one of the foxes. Slack fox. Oh, I'm stinky. Uh-oh. Yeah. So this one wanted pesticide and I already sold it to him. Or no, wait, this one wanted shovels. The one yesterday wanted pesticide. 225 certificates for a shovel. Foxes in different homes favor different tools. Yeah. So that's this event. I'm just gonna real quick take a shower because I don't like walking around with stink lines. The desolate howling of the wind. By the way, I don't know why my title is teacher. I think it has something to do with my guild. But I don't know. Like, maybe that's my rank. I don't really know anything about my guild. I just kind of go in there to click buttons. So... I promise I'm not doing any life makeover mentoring. All right, I was gonna be like, let's use the watermelon bath, but I can't use it where it is. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break just to get a drink and stretch my legs, all that stuff. And then I'm going to be back with a game that is, I would say, Farming Friday adjacent. Adjacent. Why is it snowy? It's a game that's just Farming Friday adjacent that I've been having a really good time with. So I'll be right back.